Imagine this. You're waiting at a bus stop on a bright morning. A stranger smiles and says, "Good morning. How are you today?" And suddenly your heart races because you don't know how to reply. In this episode, we'll transform that nervous silence into confident, flowing English.
Let's be honest, many learners study grammar for hours, but when real life happens at a bus stop, supermarket, or cafe, they freeze. That's the true test of language. Ordinary conversations in ordinary places. Today, we're practicing English exactly where it matters most, at the bus stop, so you'll never be afraid again.
Exactly. A simple bus stop. You might think, that's such an ordinary place. What's special about it? But the truth is, bus stops are full of life. People meet, people talk, people wait together. And in these everyday moments, your English can either freeze or flow.
And today, our mission is to make sure it flows.
So imagine this scene with me. It's early morning, the air is cool, you've got your bag on your shoulder, and you're standing quietly at the bus stop. Cars are rushing past, more people are gathering. Someone looks at you, smiles, and says, "Good morning. How are you today?"
Now the big question, what do you do? Do you stay silent, maybe feeling nervous and shy? Do you just mumble morning and then regret it later? Or do you take the chance, smile back, and say, good morning, how are you today?
When you say that, you're not just speaking, you're connecting, you're building confidence, and that's what we'll practice today.
So let's step into this story. The bus hasn't arrived yet. You're waiting. A small conversation can begin. And what's the easiest start? Greetings.
Right. You can simply say hello, hi, good morning, how are you? So short, yet so powerful.
The person might answer, good morning, I'm fine, thank you, and you? Already the conversation is open. Notice, no complicated grammar, no fancy words, just small, safe, practical sentences.
Now, someone glances at the road and asks, "Do you know when the next bus is coming?" Ouch, that can feel stressful, right?
But no need to panic. This is where you shine. You can reply, yes, the bus comes at 8:30. Or, no, I'm not sure. I think it's late today. Or even, sorry, I don't know. Maybe it will be here soon.
That moment is golden because you realize you understood the question, you answered kindly, and the conversation continues. That is fluency in action.
Then comes more talk. Someone asks, do you take this bus every day? Easy answer. Yes, I usually take it to school. Or, yes, I take it to work every morning. Or, no, I usually walk, but today I'm taking the bus. Short sentences, but each one tells a story about your life.
And here's the honest truth. This is difficult for many learners because in class, everything feels safe. You've got time, a book, maybe even a teacher helping you. But at the bus stop, no notes, no second chances. Someone asks, and your brain says, "Error, words not found."
Oh, yes, we know that feeling. Your head is full of words, but your throat is empty. And then later on the bus, you regret it. I should have said this. I should have replied that. That regret creates shame. Shame kills joy. And when joy dies, motivation disappears. That's the real enemy. Not grammar, not vocabulary. The enemy is fear.
So how do we fight fear? With preparation. Imagine yourself tomorrow morning at the bus stop. Picture it like a movie. See the people, hear the sounds, and whisper the phrases, "Good morning. How are you today? Do you know when the bus comes?" Yes, it usually comes at 8:30.
And then prepare your answers too. Yes, I take this bus every day for work. No, today I'm visiting a friend. Feel how alive the words become when you imagine them in your real routine? That's the breakthrough. When English moves out of the textbook and into your life.
Now the bus finally arrives. The door opens. People start to climb in. Someone asks, "Is this the bus to the city center?" Here's your reply. Yes, it goes to the city center. Or, no, this one goes to the train station. These are simple but powerful sentences.
And once you're inside the bus, the conversation doesn't have to end. You might sit next to the same person. You can ask, do you work nearby? Or is it always so busy in the morning? Or simply say, I usually arrive at 9 o'clock. Each of these is a brushstroke painting your fluency.
But here's another reminder. Fluency does not mean perfection. It means courage. The courage to open your mouth, to risk mistakes, to say, sorry, can you repeat that?
Exactly. Even native speakers forget, stumble, laugh at their own words, but they keep going. And that is real fluency.
Let's make it braver. What if you start the conversation? Yes, you. Turn to someone and say, "Excuse me, do you know what time the bus leaves?" Or, "Is this the right bus for the airport?" Or even, "It's a beautiful morning, isn't it?"
These openers are friendly, safe, and natural. If the person responds, great. If not, you still practiced. And that practice chips away at fear until only confidence remains.
Here's your assignment. Tomorrow at your bus stop, choose just one sentence. Maybe, "Good morning." Maybe, "Do you know when the bus comes?" Maybe simply, "Thank you." One sentence, one victory. Step by step, brick by brick, confidence is built.
And when you actually use it, something amazing happens. You feel proud. That tiny bus stop conversation rewires your brain. English becomes real, not a school subject, not just homework, but something you live. That's the true shift from silence to speech, from fear to fluency.
Before we close, let's repeat some of today's jewels of bus stop English. Good morning. How are you today? Do you know what time the bus arrives? Yes, it comes at 8:30. No, I don't know. Maybe soon. Do you take this bus every day? Yes, I go to work. No, today I'm visiting a friend. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it?
These are your treasures. Use them and you'll never be empty-handed again.
And what's the moral? The bus stop is your classroom. Life is your teacher. Every greeting is a free lesson. The exam? Can you respond? Can you smile? Can you connect? If yes, you've already passed.
So, tomorrow, my friends, when you find yourself waiting for the bus, don't let fear win. Open your mouth, speak a little, smile a lot, and your English will grow stronger like the rising sun in the morning sky.
Every good morning is a brick in the house of fluency. And one day soon, that house will be tall, strong, and shining with your name proudly written on it.
And we believe in you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for trusting us. And until we meet again,
Keep speaking, keep learning, and keep shining. Goodbye, everyone.